above all. He changed the game and became a legend.
Hey guys, welcome back to Cataclysm Studio. I am your host, Gamertag Apocalypse. This is your Gamer Central for your news, previews, and reviews, guys. Primarily reviewing Xbox 360 games and games for Windows. For now, anyway, until we get our hands on a PlayStation 3 sometime this year. But anyway, I will be reviewing NBA 2K11 from 2K Sports today. Alright, number 23 at the Rocket, you know, vintage Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan jersey. Alright, let's get going anyways. Before the review, actually, I want to give you guys a quick news feed. The first up is Call of Duty Black Ops. So you guys know it isn't a rumor no more. It will be using the latest 3D technology on all three platforms, the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and the PC. So it will be coming out via all the platforms that I've just mentioned. So nonetheless, well, I don't know a lot of people that actually have like $5,000 3D TVs, but if you are a PC gamer, you are very lucky, because if you get your hand, if you have yourself a Envision glasses, it's great. You take full advantage of that. Well, I guess 3D gaming itself, or 3D in general, is very expensive. So, I mean, I don't know a lot of people that actually have 3D TVs. I basically know 0 people that have them. So I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. But and then I want to talk about another release that'll be coming out in a week, or next Tuesday, I believe, is Medal of Honor, guys. The reboot to a long-running first-person shooter from EA. This is a reboot, so I am looking forward to actually reviewing this game, and I will be reviewing the game on primarily on the PC, just because you have to bless this game on the PC, because the original did come out for the PC a while back. Well, probably over a decade now anyway. We'll see how that plays out. But anyway, enough wasting time here, and let's get on with the NBA 2K11 review. So guys, NBA 2K11 has finally released, and you got your boy Michael Jordan on the cover. So the cover is actually interesting because you got 3 stages of Michael Jordan right here. So you got his rookie days, at his prime, and right before he retired right there. So pretty cool looking case right there. And I don't even understand why they didn't come up with a special edition for the game, because it would have sold pretty good, because it's Michael Jordan. It's a collector's edition and whatnot. It's you wouldn't want to trade this just because it's rare to have. And kudos for 2K Games for bringing that in. So anyways, let's why not shut me up for a second, and let's just go on ahead and talk about graphics, guys. So let's talk about graphics. First of all, what I love about the 2K series is their menu. It's simple and easy. It looks clean and it's very smooth. It's exactly what sports video game menu should look like. It takes you where you want to go, with a simple click. There isn't a lot of like menus and sub-menus and here and there like you would see in other games. Actually, a lot of EA games, EA sports games, that is. Doesn't load as long as everything else out there, like EA games and stuff like that. So depending if you have the game loaded onto your hard drive, determines your loading time. It actually helps if you actually save the game onto your hard drive, because it does help eliminate a lot of glitches, texture pop-ups, and audio hiccups, usually caused by the disc itself. The preload menus look pretty cool. Nothing has changed from last year. It shows the players and their stats and stuff like that before the game loads up, so that's pretty cool, I guess. And now we're gonna actually talk about the real stuff here, the gameplay graphics, guys. So let's start up with actually the stadium themselves, or the arenas itself, and the polygon goodies that populates it, right? So the crowd usually looks good. They look good in this game. They vary from standing up and cheering, clapping, walking around the arenas to make things a little bit more realistic. What is not realistic though is very common for probably a lot of games out there, but it isn't important. It's not important, you know. Some of the blurred out faces from the crowds. This is actually purposely done so they can actually run the game at a steady frame rate without actually sacrificing a lot of visual goodies. So, but like again, the crowds aren't even really important. You know, what is important is actually players themselves, and you know, let's talk about that for a second there. So, I would like to say that each player models are uniquely modeled for the good, but I can't say that because the 2K series have always suffered around these areas of the game. It's nothing new. You know, I would like to single out people like you know, Dwight Howard's robot face, but then I can't because he actually looks like a robot in real life. So, you know, but each characters actually do suffer from a lot of weird, not just body movements, but a lot of facial animations as well. Like you get a lot of awkward facial expressions and stuff like that. It just doesn't look natural. Probably the worst this year, actually. I know last year was pretty good. I don't know what happened this year. I mean, but don't get me wrong, the game still looks good. So, looks like they actually concentrated on Michael Jordan a lot because he looks really good, you know, from his mannerism to his gum chewing and his hunchback looking walk, right? So they got him down. All in all, like animations are good, but not great. The dribble transition to shooting or crossovers look very smooth as always, and the cloth animations and physics in this game is top notch. It's always, you know, 2K is always a winner on that side for me. They get everything down, like, especially on the animation and some of the details and stuff like that, right? Because there really isn't any signature shots or dunks from each players. There will be a lot of awkward moments. I'm pretty sure they tried everything in their power, you know, to get the animation done right, the movements from MJ's earlier games and stuff like that. But you know, it'll probably, I think it's a little tedious to do a whole bunch of unique signature styles into the game, you know. And I mean, EA tried it and they were successful on it a bit, but not a lot of people actually cared about it. But I don't know, I would like to see 2K you know, approach that type of thing, you know, just to make their game a little bit more authentic.